I call the honourable member for Eden Monaro.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Agriculture. I remind the Minister that there are over 2,500 people in my electorate of Eden Monaro directly employed in primary industries. How is the government strengthening the agricultural sector in my electorate and elsewhere?
I call the honourable member for Minister for Agriculture.
Well, thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and I'd like to thank the member for Eden Monaro for what is a very important issue. The member for Eden Monaro would know better than most of the benefits of dairying in his area, and the member for Eden Monaro would know better than most of the costs of dairying that are currently being inflicted on his people. In Eden Monaro, Madam Speaker, about 100 farmers produce 125 million litres of milk a year, and they export it to around about 40 countries. And you might be interested to know that their carbon tax bill is $660,000 a year. $660,000 a year. And of course, one of the best ways to try and start helping the farmers of Eden Monaro would be to repeal the carbon tax.
The member for Jagga and the member for Isaacs will assist.
Carbon tax deniers over the other side, and of course they don't want to do that because that would actually give money back to the farm gate. But it's not only that. We have about 250,000 tonnes of hardwood wood chips that go out. We've got about 250,000 tonnes of softwood. We've got about 25,000 cubic metres of sawn logs that go out, Madam Speaker. And of course this is all part of the regional forest agreements. Because of the Labor Party's close arrangements with the Greens are always continually under threat, continually attacking the industry of Eden Monaro. But there is a better place to be, and of course under the coalition we are looking at a white paper, and that white paper will look into the future of agriculture. It will deliver for agriculture a real path into the future. And I'm proud to be part of a government that actually has it as one of its central pillars, its fifth pillar. And it's going to be great to be part and work with the member for Eden Monaro to actually deliver a path forward for the people in agriculture. Because not only are we working with issues such as drought at the moment, as we try to come forward and look after the people in drought, but we also have a vision for the long term. But for the Labor government, in the past, what they delivered to us was nothing more but an affliction. They shut down the live cattle trade. That was one of their pièces de résistance. They shut down the live cattle trade. And there are also abattoirs in that area, and of course what do the abattoirs get hit with? They get hit with a higher power bill. Why? Because of the carbon tax. And it's not just the dairy processing factory itself that gets hit. It doesn't matter what the dairy farmer does on their place. If they turn on the kettle, they're going to pay the carbon tax. If they listen to the radio, they pay the carbon tax. If they buy steel from an Australian steel mill, they pay the carbon tax. But if it comes in from overseas, of course they don't. Because the carbon tax is only to afflict Australian industries. It's only to attack Australians. And what we intend to do is take that cost away from them.